Welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Spanish campaign, and it's 2013, would you believe? Goodness me, I've been playing this campaign for 2 years now, if you'll accept the slight exaggeration there. I had a recent request from somebody for information about how to settle places. He's working as Prussia and taking places. I presume he's taking Catholic places, and that's partly what's causing his problem. I've got a slight advantage here in that it's a 100% Catholic place, so I've got no religious dissent. I am very high though, being on 16, minus 16. I wonder if that's why he's asking the question. Anyway, had a look around. I've already sorted my ministers out. That's one bit of advice I gave. But I need to improve these places because, actually, that's a very expensive one. I might leave that one to the end. But I want to get rid of this. And I thought I'd seen a farm somewhere as well that was damaged or needed something. I wonder. I thought there was something else. But I'm darn sure there is. Where is it? Aha! Ha ha ha! We've got all these over here, haven't we? Is it that one? This one? No, it isn't. Where? I could have sworn there was something else. I really could. That definitely needs... Oh, this, of course. That's the seminary. Right, okay. So, I don't really need the industrial building, but the farm might help a little bit with population and happiness and stuff. But the main thing is... getting the seminary back, which will give me, here it is popping up, +4, and getting rid of this, which is -6. So there's a 10 straight away, bringing me back up to 6. I checked those buildings out on the previous video, didn't I? You can see them again. Here's the 6 that I need. There's 5 straight away. And here you go. There's, come on, 2. There you go. So I'm in credit, aren't I, really? Well, would you call it in credit? I'm not too sure. And of course, things go down each turn, don't they? I've got an advantage, like I said, with this one, because I've already got a Catholic population that I've taken over. So, okay, so that should improve that place. And I think that really is all I wanted to do there. I don't think I've got anything else planned for this turn. I might just, actually, yeah, let's go for it. Let's go and get peace with Venice. Venice... I've been at war with them for a long time. We've taken their territory. Maybe they'll go for it now. I wonder if they'll pay me anything. It's worth a try, isn't it? Technology, request alliance. Let's see if they'll pay me something. What? 1,000? For peace? They're a small place. Never in all my day. Oh dear. Right, okay. Well, let's give it them for nothing. It won't do me any harm, will it? Maybe I can get a trade agreement with them soon when I get my commercial ports. Oh, they're going for it. They're just cheapskates, aren't they? Can't get any trade with them at the moment. But like I said, when I build my commercial ports, I will be able to. But the main thing is, they've probably still got a fleet hanging around somewhere, and I don't want anybody blocking my really, really high-value trade routes that I've got. Some of them are so good. I mean, this one here, for instance, look at that. Oh, that's 470. Oh, actually, no, that's not even mine, that. Where are they? Well, what about that's going somewhere, and I'm getting 9,216 along that one way or another. But anyway, the important thing is I've got trade route. Where is it anyway? I know I've got trade route along here. I must have. Oh, I'm not trading with anybody through these areas. Oh, maybe I didn't need peace then. It's just this one, is it? No, nothing coming through there. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, maybe that one here is coming... I don't know. Really don't know where it's going. But, oh, it's this one. Of course it is. Here we go. Look at that. Massive, isn't it? Nothing going that way, strangely enough. Coming this way, 9,216. I bet you that's the one that goes to the Ottomans, isn't it? Let's have a look. No, not that. Let's have a look at this. Trade. Barbary States and Persia. That's why there'll be a blockage in there somewhere. Well, I'm going to keep up my trade with them. I know it costs me to be trading with somebody that I can't actually trade with, or to be attempting to anyway. But is it because of this, maybe? What's that? Barbary States at peace. We should be okay there. I don't know. Anyway, there's some blockage along there that I won't worry about. Maybe those channels of trade will open up in the future. Really not too sure. Okay, well, I think that is about it. Oh, I know the other thing I thought of. I thought I'm tying up lots of ships up here at the moment. I will have to tie them up anyway to protect the islands, but every time these pirates at the moment are using small ships to block one of my trade routes, it's costing me over 400 to sort them out. I thought I had ships still in there. Oh, I have, just couldn't see them for some weird reason. Right, okay, I'm going to take my troops out of here and I'm going to take the last pirate island. I know I said I wasn't going to, because I wanted to. Well, yeah, basically, I was thinking about just stealing pirate ships every now and again, which is what I've been doing. But it's tying up a lot of troops for me now, and I've got quite valuable trade routes. So once he blocks something, because I'm trading really well now, it does sort of hit me rather bad. So, or badly, I should say. So I want to sort that one out. I'm going to have to perhaps put somebody in there, maybe a sloop or something, but it's not a high trade area, so I'm not too worried about it. Right, okay, so I'm going to bring these then over to here. I've checked it out, by the way, this place, which is Jamaica. Look at it again, and this is the main reason why I'm going for it, or one of the main reasons. Before it didn't have one, now it has. If you look over here, whoops, all over the place, you see that fortress round it? Right, okay, that means my houses are going to blow into bits again at no cost to myself whatsoever. So let's go and take out the pirates as well. It's going to be a bit of a dull battle, so it's going to be one that you've seen before, just shelling him from a distance, but hey, who cares? But it'll stop him from raiding routes. If he jumps down here and raids this route, he stops me earning 420 straight away. If he does this route, he's stopping 360 something. If he does that one, it's, what's that, 1700 and something. That's not from one port though. I'm not too sure really. That one's about 570. Well, let's say they're on average around about 500. He stops that. I go in there and attack him, take his ship for, well, if it's a cheap ship, that's 700. Then I have to repair my own. I'm not really making a lot of money out of that. Unless he puts a big galleon down there and makes 1700 out of it, I can still make points. But then there's the payoff, because from here I can earn. I don't know how much this place is worth, I haven't got a clue. But it's going to be worth about 100, 200 per turn. So I think on balance it's now worth taking out the pirates completely. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's go for it. I think that is about it. Yes, I think so. I've been toying with the idea of kicking the French out for military access. I did look at it, on the diplomacy screen, but I can't just choose military access. I would have to abandon my alliance with them in order to get rid of the military access. It's like you can't have it's like once you've got an alliance with indefinite access, you have to keep that or break the alliance. So I'm still toying with the idea. I'm thinking I will. Depends really what he does with his troops, but if he's going to throw so many troops down there into near to Madrid, then I think I'm going to have to do it. He doesn't seem to have many troops up in the northern areas, so I could really do with somebody going to war with France up there in the north, but nobody seems sort of tough enough to go for it yet. Oh crikey, I thought he is! Oh right, he's going to attack me! Ah, now that's something I hadn't predicted. It's a bit of a pain actually, because it'll reduce the numbers of troops that I have in that area. What's he got? He's got 2 very light guns that are pretty rubbish. I can't now set my game length, so it's going to be a long game. Look at all these guns I've got in here that are totally wasted. What kind of troops can I defend this with? He's got lots and lots of infantry. They're small infantry units though, they're not full. It depends if the walls go down. If the walls go down, he can throw cavalry in, can't he? But then I wonder, actually, I was going to say then I can throw up Chevaux de Frise. Maybe I haven't been in there long enough to. Maybe I need to be 2 turns in order to throw up the Chevaux de Frise. Anyway, I don't know which is going to be the most interesting battle, this one or the one against the pirates. I suspect it's going to be this one, so let's go in and fight it, shall we? I say it says attack, but I don't have any other choice, do I really? It's in his favour, which is really, really surprising. I wouldn't mind finding out, actually, if he's got bayonets and what tech that he's got, because I really don't remember. These are very small, aren't they? I haven't got any town watch yet, or whatever you call them. Oh yeah, I have. I've got 1. 2, in fact. Oh, well, I'll put those on the walls. They can fire cannons at him, can't they? So, okay, let's go for it then. He's got lots and lots of horse to defend his guns, so I can't throw horse out to go and take out his guns, can I? Not unless he starts to commit his horse in some way. So I'll have to leave some kind of an opening where I can get my horse out, which I do fully intend to do. And I'll, what should I do with my guns? I'm really not too sure. For some reason he doesn't tend to come through the gates where the guns are, does he? He just sort of attacks the Chevaux de Frise areas around the sides. Maybe he will. It's actually the last time that happened, I was behind, a palisade, I suppose is the best way to describe it, isn't it? A load of these that you can see in front of you here. So, okay, is this going to happen? Come on. Right, it's moving now. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he's guilty if he only thinks of doing so. Well, it's quite right, isn't it, really? Trouble is, though, well, Thomas Wentworth, for instance, he was considered guilty for, well, not perhaps thinking so, but when he says he might, or something he said can be interpreted as being that. You know what I mean? I will bring an army over to quell these rebels, talking about these Scots, but it was interpreted as attacking Parliament, wasn't it? I don't know if that was his intention. No idea at all. But anyway, he lost his head on the basis that he said that. I don't think there was any other evidence against him, if you can call that evidence. It was over a dinner table, I think, after drinks. So, yeah, it's one of those sad facts of history, I'm afraid. Mind you, apparently he wasn't a very popular person, so. Right. Now this is... Oh, of course, it's a main fort, isn't it? I was thinking it would be a small one. Aha! Have I got enough men to defend such a big place as this? Do I get Chevaudy free? I don't. Now then. That is going to make a pretty big difference in this battle. No Chevaudy free. Okay, how do I defend this with this number of troops? Let's have a think about it. First of all, I've got a triangle, I think, to defend. I've got from here to here, from here to here, and then from there back to there. So I don't think 2 units is enough to span that sort of area. I'm going to need 3, especially with them being grenadiers. How many have I got? So that means 9, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm in trouble. 7 plus the guns. So, guns are going to have to do some work here. On Grape Shot, of course. Which way is he going to come in? Probably around there, isn't he? Okay, guns here for a start, spanning that area. I think... Actually, I might just have... No, I'm going to do it that way. Okay, so that's 1 gun. That is... Yeah, it's one of those. In fact, let's do it with that gun there first, then it just sort of makes a bit more logical sense to me. So that's 1. This is the second one. Okay, good. Oh, blimey, what did that do? 2. Right, okay, we'll unlimber them. And the other one. Put them only on case shot, because I just want them to fire when the enemy get near. Okay, and then I've got to fill up the area with foot troops. Maybe if I put my horse behind the guns to give them some support, that might be an idea. Okay, and... whoops. Okay, and any other horse? Yep, got these. Behind... Oh, no guns on that side, of course. I can't really put the howitzers down there, can I? Actually, it's not... What am I doing? It's... Now I think about it, I'm covering that area across to there, that area across to there, and then, oh yeah, of course, it's that area across to there, isn't it? Oh dear me, what do? I like these to be on the walls firing at people, so I don't really want to use those if I can help it. Okay, let's see how I can span it with just 2. See how well they do. Not good. 2 just is not quite enough, is it? Oh dear. This is going to be a tall order, and that was the shortest area as well. Right, okay, so this one... Oh dear, we really are struggling for troops here. I think we're going to have to abandon the walls, and we're going to have 3 along there. I'm going to have to use these troops to defend these areas. Right, okay, across there. I wouldn't normally use them this way, of course. So, do you know... I think I'm going to have to just have a square in the middle. I don't think I can use those houses. I was thinking the houses would enable me to use less troops, but it isn't going to do, is it? Okay, so how many have I got in total? Let's do a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9, isn't it? Oh, crikey, you can't even get a square out of that. 10, 11 if I use the guns. If I use the guns as a side and call them 10... No, 12, sorry, so that would be 4 on a side, wouldn't it? But let's try it. Okay, let's just go for it, crikey. Gun, there. Right. Gun, here. Right, okay. I think I can probably be a bit further away than that, but perhaps down here. Maybe. Yep. Okay, so now hopefully I can cover these areas with just 2 units. This one... just... wow, that's tight. Okay, and then... over here, perhaps with another unit. So these guys... now they can have something, can't they? They naturally... oh, I thought they did. I thought they naturally got... they do normally. Why can't they get that? Why can't they have that? Stakes remain in place. Do you know, it's not allowing me to have it for some reason. What's that? Skirmish mode. Can I have them if they're on... no? Why can't I have that? Oh dear. It's not good. Right, okay, so that's those 2. These here, in fact no, it's going to be grenadiers on this corner here. They might come in handy as well if anybody breaks through. I'm going to have to use my horse for the... oh crikey, they're not big enough. No, so they're no good. These, they're big enough, more than big enough, hopefully. Right, okay, and who did I get last time? I got these last time, so let's have 2 of these. Oh, can I afford to use 2 of those? No, is the short answer, I think. Mind you, if I... actually, what happens if I take them down there? They stay intact, don't they? I think maybe that's it. It's the only way, isn't it? Armed citizenry, pretty poor, aren't they? Maybe if I put 2 lots of... no, I'll leave 1 on the walls, I think. Yep. And horses behind there. Horses... where was that one? Horses there. Horses here behind there. Right, I think I've got a bit of an overlap there, which isn't good. Okay, so a little bit stronger here because those men there are weak, I think. How about that? A little better. No, not. What I don't want is... crikey. Is the corners exposed. So, right, okay, so the 3rd horse unit is going to be, I don't know, perhaps over this side somewhere. Perhaps there. And I have another one as well. Behind the armed citizenry, I think. That would be, what, number 4. Is that right? So that's 4 horse. Right, okay. Guns all in place. Howitzers somewhere in the middle. Again, unlimbered. Firing carcass shot, perhaps. I don't know. No idea where the enemy's going to come from. I think it's probably over there, isn't it? So let's put him here. Oh no. Here? No. Here, perhaps. Do you know, getting short of space now. And the general, perhaps, I don't know, over here somewhere for now, until we can decide. No, there, until we decide what's going on. Right, okay, I think that's... oh, what's this? Oh, another howitzer. Oh, do you know, I've forgotten I got 2 howitzers. 2 howitzer batteries, rather. Right, okay, so we want both the howitzer battery. I want that one unlimbered as well. So I want both the howitzer batteries. In fact, if I put one in front of the other, that might be good, mightn't it? The one here, let's hope they don't shoot each other now. Right, okay, I think that is about it. Okay, everything unlimbered in terms of artillery. Think so, think so. Yep. Howitzers, everybody unlimbered. How are we doing here? That's not a good formation. Need to improve that one. How about, say, to there? Improves it slightly. Perhaps both of those. Okay, guns on canister shot. Just double check. Guns on canister shot. All my infantry, Control M on guard mode. Don't want them charging after anybody. Do we want them on melee as well? Not yet. We'll decide what happens when the time arises. Gosh, that is definitely a weak spot. Maybe I'll bring my general over that side as well, so he can charge through there and help out when things get tight. Okay, that's it. End of formation. Where's he coming from? He's coming from over there. Good. I've got my what are they? Armed citizenry in there. They can't really get a shot in there, can they? I think I need something a little cleverer than that. Let's bring them over to here and hope they can fire from there. Might be better off bringing them here, actually. Okay, that's his artillery playing on the walls, which is no surprise. Not a lot else we can do here, you know. It's pretty tight. I haven't left myself in a good position here. Maybe I can pull them, use that wall just a little bit more. Use the wall of that building, I should say. Now these might actually come out a little wider. I think they will. Let's do that as well. Get them, say, to here. Right, and then reduce this formation a little. Because they've got quite a lot of work to do there, haven't they? So make their work a little bit easier. Okay, thicken them up a bit. Will that do the job? Might help them survive just a little bit longer. Of course, I've got no reserve now. No reserve of foot anyway that can help us out. So might even just extend those just a little bit further again. Just to there. Okay, well hopefully nothing can attack their flank because it's sort of resting on that building. And here we go. So it begins, as they say. Got to make sure those howitzers are not firing at his men when they get too close, which is all a bit weird, I think. They should not be able to fire from such close range anyway. It doesn't really make any sense, does it? Right, okay. Yeah, well, we've taken some of his men out there, so the howitzers must be doing some work. Canister shot obviously not in use yet. Hopefully some of his troops will lack a fight. What have we got here now? Probably hitting our own building there, are we? 115. It's touch and go now whether we take out his horse or not, because we haven't got any... well, see what, let's take out the horse. Oh, we can't reach. Wow, that's amazing. We're going to reach them, wouldn't you? We're going to start firing at the walls soon, aren't we? What about these howitzers? They can reach further. Yeah, let's fire at those. I really want to get the horse for now. I know they're going to attack me later, but you know, for now, I don't really see any point in attacking the infantry when they're really that close to me. Let's take some of this horse out. Did we get any? Not yet. And they're going to go outside my range soon as well. I need to keep a watch on those howitzers because, like I said, once he gets close, my men will continue to fire, even though there's a risk of hitting my own chaps. So, right, okay. This one over to here, maybe. This one also maybe over to here. Did we get any of those? No, not really. That's probably a good area, actually. There's quite a density of troops in there, isn't there? So we might get other troops as well in there. Risk of hitting these, of course, but unfortunately they are expendable. So, looks like he's going to fight me along there, doesn't it? So, let's go and fight him as well then. Okay, always did expect to lose them, but you never know. It might take out some of the enemy. Right, he's not actually inside yet, is he? Let's hope. No, he isn't. I have a feeling actually I'll be better off taking the howitzers off auto fire actually, and just only using directed fire, so that we don't shoot at our own men. That's where we're likely to lose most of our men, actually, from our own fire. It's a weird thing. Oh, hang on. Wow, did we actually fire some canister shot then? We fired before he's even through the gate. That's weird, isn't it? We're trying to fire canister through the walls. That's a clever trick, isn't it, if it worked? Right, okay, we can hit these, and hit these. Keep hitting those, I think, for now. Oh dear, here we go. Gates lost. That's building lost, building lost, building lost. That'll be gates, more than likely. Aha, now something is through. Is it? No, it's not. I thought something was actually in contact with me then. But it doesn't seem so. What's that then? Right, 53 out of 53 line infantry. I don't think they're going to do particularly well. I might even just charge those out of the way and use my horse now. Why can't I charge there? This is really weird. My horse will not charge. I don't quite understand that. Why is that the case? I can't charge horse inside fortifications. Can he charge? No. It's obviously because he's not entirely over the walls yet. I can charge now, you see. I'm going to, actually. I'll just charge those out of the way, and I will get those on not firing. Okay, for a minute. Or we'll just get rid of them. Okay. Just scare those away. That's probably the best way to do that. Use my horse to the best effect while I can. Okay, broken. When they're shaking, it's good. Shattered, rather, it's good. Right, okay, get those back again. Do that fairly quickly. Why can't I run them? Yes, I can. Right, and then these, we'll get them back onto firing again as soon as the horse have got through, and then we'll take a good shot. Anybody else need to be on fighting? No, not that I can say. Well, looks like somebody already got through, doesn't it? A regiment of horse. I think we might have dealt with them though, so that could be good. Right, okay, get these back on firing again, on auto fire, for when those troops come round. How many's he got in there anyway? He's only got 33 in there. Do you know, it's actually worth charging those down and getting those out of the way, just clearing them out so they don't actually get into contact with me and cause other problems. Line infantry 44 out of 115. Wow, we did well there, didn't we? Hey, that was really good. Howitzers still firing. Still good. You've got to watch out. Oh, they're gone already, so that's good. Got to watch out for that horse coming charging through. You know, the ones that I've targeted. Because once they come charging through that gate, we are in trouble. What about these here? Line infantry, 117. It's going against the armed citizenry. No surprise, I suppose. We're going to have to charge them in a minute, I think. Howitzers still firing. Good. Right. I think we're going to have to... Are we going to survive against line infantry in there? This is the question, isn't it? Well, we're going to have to. Because there's no way those guys are going to be able to fight them on their own. So what has he got? Let's see if he does have bayonets and what sort of bayonets he's got in there. Right, let's hope he's firing without bayonets. Oh no, he's got bayonets, and they're socket bayonets. So that's not going to look very good for us, I'm afraid. How are we doing in there? Oh, good. He's broken. Excellent. Well, let's get that horse back then. Because that's the line infantry. That was stupid. Okay, get the horse back into a useful position and get these chaps that should not be chasing back onto their regular duties. That was very silly of them. Okay, they should have been in guard mode. They came off guard mode, which is really annoying. Right, shattered. Oh dear, I think this is... I say oh dear. Oh dear for him. I think this is going to be a resounding success for us, for the look of it. It really is going well. We're about halfway on the dial here now between balance of forces, so that's going well for us. No horses seem to have got through yet. I'm not sure which ones we're targeting. We could do with the ones that are sort of bunched up around a gate where he can't yet get in or something like that. That would be good, wouldn't it? Perhaps let's target these for now until I can figure out who else to target. I want somebody that's outside the fort. Is that it? Oh, line infantry. Wow, my oh wow, look at this. Can they survive this? That's amazing, isn't it? If they can, if they do, then no, they're gone. I was going to say if they did, then it would be a case of getting the horse to go charging through, wouldn't it? Oh, something's happening here as well. Blast. Let's get those on. Fighting. They're broken already. Oh, they're going, so we don't need to worry. Phew, we were lucky there. He probably took some of my men away there. He did. 15 of them. But that's okay. I don't know how many he had charging in the first place. 105 he went in with. He's got 72 out. Right, okay, these guns, come on, they're still firing. Oh no, only one of them's firing now. What's going to be a target for those guns? What about these guys? No, they're going to disappear very soon. I think they're part of the same unit, actually. If they stand there, then we might just get... It looks like he's standing them out of range, doesn't it? But if he brings them back in, we'll have him. Okay, nobody fighting in the fort. Can't see any of those crosses indicating a fight. He's only got 19 out of 48 there. We really only need one hit on those guys, don't we? And that's the end of them. I don't know who the ones were on the... What happened to the ones that were on the wall, mind you? They're probably completely destroyed, but that was the intention anyway, wasn't it, really? So we'll not worry too much about that. Looks like they're on their way back in. Guns are firing again. Somebody else must have got in through the gate. So... is there anything we can target around? I can't see anything I can actually target. At some point I'm going to have to release my horse to go and take out his... What was that? I thought I had one of my units out there then. No, it's a flashing one of his. Right, he's still got all of this horse sitting around doing nothing, just waiting for me to go out and take his guns, isn't he? So there are the guns, the horse artillery. He doesn't need to take the wall down anymore, so they're just standing around. They don't want to do any damage to a fort that they believe that they're going to take anyway, so looks like they've had it, doesn't it? We should be gaining some pretty good chevrons now with this artillery, you know. Of course, one of his intentions will be to reduce the numbers of my forces so that he can, so that there's more unrest within the new city we've taken. We'll see if he's successful at that. It looks to me as everything. Oh, it's almost. What would you say now? 3/4 in my favour. Looking down at the top left dial there, at least 2/3 in my favour, I would say. What are we up to now in terms of time? Wow, 29:51. That's about the half-hour mark that I was intending to do. So looks like this battle is going to be the end of this campaign, doesn't it? So what have we got here now? Lining for. Let's watch these guys get absolutely hammered by grape shot and volley fire. That'll be fun, won't it? Okay, here we go. Come on then. Are you going to go? Why no grape shot? Come on, let's have the grape shot as well, please. Oh yes, that just about did it. They just turned their backs when the grape shot went in, hadn't they? It's just like, oh no, we can't cope with this volley fire. And then, whoa! Graped all down the back. I've got some more coming in. Are these going to survive? There are 70 of them. Or 70 plus of them. Howitzers are still firing, so that's good. As long as they're not firing at these, hey, that's a point. I need to retarget those howitzers quickly, because they might be targeting there. So let's get them out here. What were they? They're dragoons. Oh, that's interesting. He's bringing them in now. See that? Yeah, he's going to do that because he wants to draw the fire in. I bet you that's why they did it. In fact, in some ways, you know, it's a bit of a technique, isn't it? If you start firing, it's, well, that's what artillery were all about in the period anyway, wasn't it, really? Draw the enemy in. If you've got superior artillery, they're not just going to stand there and get shelled, are they? They're going to come in and try and take you out. But of course, they're not going to be able to do that. Do you know, I've got enough troops now left to be able to form a proper army up and just take out his horse and his artillery, I think. But of course, the onus is on him to attack me, so... see, he's bringing them in. Okay, once he gets them through the door, I'm just going to generally target the artillery on, well, the howitzers on an area, I think. Is he coming in? No. At some point, he might even try running his artillery in. That would be fun, wouldn't it? You know, has been known. Shattered and shattered. Well, let's retarget them anyway. Go over there, just so we don't take the risk. Right, okay, here they come. From this angle this time, what do you think? We know he's not going to last very long. Oh, yes. 6 out of 26. Oh dear. They're going to be asking their general what on earth he's doing, aren't they? They're going to be saying, what are you talking about here? This is ridiculous. 26 of us. And he's got grape shot waiting for us through that gate. Plus 2 whole regiments. In fact, I don't think they're even damaged, are they? They might, no, 3 full units of foot, 2 of which are grenadiers. Wow! There is just no chance, is there? Right, okay, we're going to fire these at now. I think all our options are gone now, aren't they? I think well, we're just firing at the ground, aren't we now, I think? Okay, well, fire at those as they retreat. I know there are only 6 of them, but, well, what the heck? At least it's a target, isn't it? Sorry about that, Dizzy Gillespie there. What about these over here? They're on the walls, and they're shattered. They're going to try and get down the walls, but they're still a little bit too close to my my men, really. 105 out of 120. Do you know, I think I'm going to get out of this almost scot-free. I don't think I'm even going to take 5% casualties in this, by the look of it at the moment, anyway. Is that it? Is he done? Okay, what I'm going to do now is speed it all up, because I suspect what he's going to do is wait for these troops to go off the field first, and then what he's going to do is bring in his gunners on their own, which is stupid, I know, but he will, and also then the horse, perhaps. I'm not too sure. One thing he'll want most, of course, is for me to come out and attack him, but it would be nice to take on the walls, wouldn't it? To get onto the walls, and then I could, you know, start shooting at him from where he's standing, probably over there. But he'd then take out my troops, because being on the walls, he'd be able to, you know, just blow up the walls, wouldn't he, with his artillery? Don't want that to happen. Notice, by the way, how I've put my guns, my artillery on canister shot to take him out when he got close, but also to prevent them from firing through the walls themselves, because if they do that, they'll blow my own walls down, and of course, as you know, it does make my games laggy when that happens. Okay, well, we can't actually hit anybody over there anymore. I think they're totally out of range. So, yeah, so what I'm going to do is give my howitzers this target instead, these guys, but where I think they're going to go. Perhaps over here somewhere, for now. I don't want them firing at that wall there, because, like I said, it might fall short. There is a chance it could hit my own troops, or they might hit the wall, or something. I don't know. But the main thing is, I want to take these guys out. Or get as many of them as I can. Just building up chevrons, really, for the howitzers, isn't it? haven't lost any from either the guns or the howitzers, even from the artillery, the regular artillery. The heavy, what are they called actually? They're just foot artillery, I suppose. Well, these are foot artillery as well, so it's not really right, is it? Foot artillery and foot artillery howitzers? Perhaps not quite. They should define them a little bit better, actually. I don't know what they'd be called, but perhaps just pounders, actually. What are they? 12 pounder? Yeah, 12 pounder. That's it. 12 pounders and foot artillery and howitzers rather. Mind you, can have 12 pounder howitzers, can't you? So, right, okay. Now, perhaps let's risk it and see if we can hit someone. It's unlikely, and they're soon going to go out of range anyway, but they're nearly all down here now, so I think it's unlikely that we're going to hit him around about there, isn't it? Okay, well, let's speed things up and see what happens, get everybody off this battlefield, and then see if he decides to come in with that, with the horse and with the artillery. What's he got? He's got one gun over here. That is a very, very attractive target for me. It really is. I've got nothing under fire, of course, because we're hiding behind the walls. Might be an idea to bring my chaps out before he damages these walls anymore, because I'm only going to have to pay to repair them, aren't I? As for these over here, I can't remember how many guns he had now. I think he had about 3, you know. Right, there's another one, so that makes 2. And then we just got these, haven't we? So, I can't bring my men out because he's going to fire at them with his artillery. Can't bring my horse out. For the same reason, because they'll fight them out with it. Sorry, that's the same as men, isn't it, really? I'm thinking of man and horse, but yeah, I can't really bring troops out because he's going to hit them with the artillery. I can't take out his artillery because, of course, he's defending them with his guns, which is the sensible way to do it. This is one of the reasons why I set timers on games, and people say, nah, you shouldn't do that, it's not fair. What are they? Oh, right, okay. Well, they're unreachable anyway. Maybe when I know what they're going to do. They're going to knock the wall down, and then they can start firing at me, can't they? Directly. I think what I'll do then is I'll get some horse to go out and take him out. What, a couple of horse regiments. In fact, why not give all the horse regiments? I can, can't I? 3, 4 horse regiments. Wow, look at that. They're all 45s or 41. That's amazing, isn't it? We can take him out with those. Do I do that? I don't want to lose them because I need them to settle my population. He's likely to fire at them through there, isn't he? If I just go out and take out that gun up there, that will help. And then once I've done that, say perhaps line them up here, where he can't hit them. Why won't they go through? Oh, of course we don't open the gates. He owns the gates now. Can't we get out anywhere? Does he own all the gates? I think he does, you know. He does. Okay, well, let's go and take one of the gates. Okay, let's get the citizenry up there or up there. What do we think? Perhaps, well, I don't know. I wonder if in there, actually, you know. Let's get them in there. Ah, down comes the wall. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. I don't want walls to come down. That's going to cause me problems. Okay, if I get my chaps on there, they can maybe fire over there. There's a faint possibility, isn't there? But the main thing is they're going to open up this gate for me, and then I can go through. So, mind you, they've knocked the wall down now. Not quite, actually. So I can go through. Okay, we're on fast speed, so they should be able to get through there fairly easily. Let's get these chaps covering this area now. Across, say there. A bit thin on the ground, of course, but I think we might be able to cope with that now. Right. Okay, what's he doing? Nothing. He's just going to blow the walls down, and that's going to slow down or eventually crash the game because it'll damage so much wall. Blast, it's not good. Where are my chaps going? Are they going over there to get there? I need them to open a gate for me. In fact, I believe if you're the only ones on the wall, all the gates become available to you. So I think I might get that. Let's just speed this up a little bit more. See if they get there any quicker. Ah, dear, I should stop this now, shouldn't I? Because it's going on far too long. Okay. Okay, how long is that going to take? Are you actually going to climb the wall? What are you going to do? Yes. Excellent. Now, if he goes on the walls, and that then becomes ours, all the walls become ours, I'll take the horse out the side, and then we'll go and attack that artillery up at the top there, and see what happens. At least that'll be a gun we've taken, won't it? Yep, all the walls are ours. Well, that one is, certainly. Yep, we've taken them. Brilliant. Okay, all the horse then. 2, 3, 4. All out this side here. There we go, behind there. Basically because... oh, in fact, let's get the howitzers firing over this way now. So they can't possibly interfere with my own troops. Where can they reach over here? Not very far. How about... oh, crikey. There. Sometimes wonder if they fire further with ball, you know, but I'm not going to risk it, because the walls, they don't go very far, do they? Okay, horse out to behind there, and then I'm going to charge the horse up at there and take those out before they take any more of my damn wall out, which is going to cost me money and also lag my game. Hope that he's going to do something. If not, that's not such a tragedy, actually. I'll have to have a rethink about what I want to do then. I wonder if those guys now that are on the walls can actually fire at someone. It looks as though they are firing, actually. They're not, you know. No, they can't actually fire from there. This is no good because the wall's so badly damaged. Well, it's 100%, so that's not going to do me any good at all. I can only think that we could go on here. We can't fire from over there, so it has to be here, doesn't it? It's only 5% damage, that one, so... no, I'm going to have to leave them where they are and rely on the horse to do the business. So if he does bring out his troops to come and attack me when I'm through here, then I might be able to do something about it. Okay, can I get these in some kind of skirmish order? That would be nice, wouldn't it? They won't do skirmish order, will they? Nope. Okay, well, he's alright to go, so let's get him going. Right, he's almost alright to go. Let's get him going. He is alright to go. Let's get him going. Where are we? Why aren't you going? Come on. Right, you and you. I think what I'll do with him is just bring him up, say, normal speed. Right, okay, let's get this down to normal speed now so it makes a bit of sense. He seems to be getting away, strangely enough. How does that happen? Shouldn't do. Right, okay, what's he going to do now? I think what he's going to do now... see, I could bring my guns out there now and take out his artillery, because my artillery will be superior to his. He's only got light guns, hasn't he? I think he's probably too far away from my horse to do any damage. I do. You see what I mean about why I do my games the way that I do? I don't expose everybody, you know. It's okay, let's just bring those behind here. There. Yeah, okay. Might as well move them slowly because I don't think his artillery can do anything about it. Right, okay, well, what I'm going to do then, he's not going to do anything, so I need to somehow goad him. So I'm going to get my artillery to go and fire at his... oh, hang on. Oh, do you know, I thought he was moving then. Is he? He's coming. No? He's thinking about it, isn't he? Should we move? Should we not move? Should we move? Should we not move? I wonder what he's doing. Is he waiting for the wall to come down over here? I don't know what he's firing at now. He's got to be firing here, isn't he? And he's on 82% damage there against me. That's going to be a nightmare when that comes down. This game is going to so lag. Okay, well, nothing's happening at the moment. What I'm going to do is have a second phase to this battle. I'll sort out what I want to do and how I'm going to do it, and then I'll bring you back in. Okay, hang on, folks. Okay, here's what's happened, folks. I decided to bring an infantry regiment out here. He attacked it instantly with a unit there, which is what I wanted, because I wanted to draw him out, really. I was hoping to get into a square formation before he did that. I've put these on this now. They were over there. I've now brought them to here, of course. We'll be hitting that unit as it goes as well, of course, but the idea was to attract him, but he only seems to want to attack me when I'm coming through the actual gate itself. It's a damn nuisance, isn't it? I don't seem to be able to do anything to coax him to come and attack me at all. So it's going to have to be a gun that comes out, and he's going to have to go out here. It's the only way. So I'm going to put him behind here and then bring him round there, supported by all that horse, and then we're going to batter him from there. It looks like he's lost some horse. He hasn't. He's just hiding them in the woods there. That's his general that you can see there. Okay, so I did kind of hope that by bringing them to this side here it would enable me to shoot him over there, but I can't reach. So I don't really know what to do other than leave them there. That was a pretty good attack, actually. Pretty, I was doing everything on super high speed. It was like some of them are still trying to get out of the gateway. So I think what I'm going to have to do now is just finish this one on my own. But I wonder if the guns will show. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just bring these out of here, and then say up to here, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. Okay, back soon, folks. Okay, now you can see for yourself what's happening. I've managed to get my artillery in position. Got a good range on these because they're my good guns. He's decided to come and attack me. I've left them on canister shot. I know I could hit him with ball. I just thought it'd be nice to get one canister shot against him before he actually came to blows. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Might just have to stop them firing any minute now. Okay. Oh, that was good. Now stop them firing. Okay, that's good. And these now, well, they're aiming to go over there anyway, just to defend them. Something else is happening over here. Not too sure what's happening. I've got my infantry there, firing at him. Presumably my artillery is just firing in one place. Now, I don't think he's going to be able to do very much there. Put them on firing oh, sorry, I've got them on fighting anyway. They weren't on firing. That was really silly. That was because of what how we were fighting him before, I suppose. So, right, okay, I might have to bung one of my horse into there just to sort them out. But simply because it makes sense. Okay, what's he got there? What have I got there now? That was a good attack on his behalf, wasn't it? Goodness me, it was. Right, okay. I didn't get any shots in there against him at all. So, okay, let's pile a load of horse out there. I don't know what these are doing now. They should be just defending the artillery. Looks like he's gone now, doesn't actually know. Let's go and take him out now. He's had it, hasn't he? So that's the end of him. So let's go for everything that's up there. Is that the artillery? Yeah, they're the main ones that I want, really. I want those guns reappearing. Yeah, so I had a successful attack there. That was really annoying. Oh, now they are still a full unit. They're still doing well after hammering my poor old infantry. Oh, I know what he wants to do. He's trying to goad me out into the area where my guns are going to cause some damage to my own men again. So we'll get those to halt, take those off firing, which I have done. So jobs are good and again. Right, okay. Right, and end battle. Let's see what that is then. Crikey, that was quite an epic, wasn't it, really? Nearly 50 minutes. Goodness me. I wasn't expecting the attack at all. I wasn't expecting anything to happen there. What with me behind a fortification, him with similar numbers, I don't think he really stood a chance of winning that one, did he, really? So there's no way I could ever have imagined that one happening. I can only think that he wants to reduce the numbers of men that I've got there in order to cost me money, and also to destabilise the population. It'll be interesting to see at the end of this game turn if he achieves that from taking so few men away. Actually, so few men. 125 I ended up losing there. Wasn't good, was it? Anyway, those are stats for everybody to look at afterwards. I haven't really got time to look at them now because this is very much an overextended video now. So I worked out that I'd be on, well, at least a +1 really in Austria, but I mean it never quite works out exactly how you want, so perhaps a 0. I did not expect a minus. If I've got a minus now, it's because of that hit. It really is. What's this? Military access 5 turns. Military God technology. You're not getting. No, I don't want military access, so I'm not going to give you any. That's nonsense. Right, just got to see out the end of this game turn, folks. 48.5 minutes. Goodness me, on what should have been a 30-minute video. So really didn't imagine that happening. I was really just planning on an attack on the pirates and perhaps a pirate ship, and that would be the end. Well, pirate ship first, because obviously these pirate ships will disappear when I take out the pirates, won't they? Okay, what have I got next? Marathas, and then the Mughals. Persians, got some Indians as well. Right. Okay, Venice, I'm now friends with them. Courland, United States, nearly at the end of the term. The only thing is, it's going to throw up some things, isn't it? Like ships arrived and stuff like that. Maybe I'll just make a note for myself about those. No, that's the pirate ship attack that I was expecting, wasn't it, really? Agent recruited in England. Right, okay, well, let's just move these to places that are going to be of some use, otherwise I'll forget them next time I play. Let's get him over to here. It's not quite Catholic yet, is it? So, what have we got here? Workers on strike Austria. Did he manage to take points off me? No, he didn't. Aha. Well, let's just replenish that army then there. While I... Oops. Why isn't it letting me do that? This army here. Okay. Right, hardly anything to do. Right, workers on strike, we know about that. Letters in demand, that'll be Austria as well. Recruitment report. Right, now these are the ones that need to be sent places. What about this? Construction. Yeah, I don't need to do any more about that. And port blockaded, that's the one I know about. And that's the agent recruited in England. Okay, what I'm going to do then, leave a little note for myself in the next video to move my ships and sort out that pirate ship and perhaps attack the pirates, and that'll all be on the next video. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Sorry about that. I thought I was going to get another territory this go, but didn't quite happen. Anyway, once again, Happy New Year. Sorry. What is it? 2013. I had to think about that then. It's an odd date, isn't it? I hope that's not a bad omen. Anyway, Happy New Year again.